Alright, it is the last day of the Devi Ma travel series, and this is me leaving from McLeodganj, planning to head over to Kangra Devi and then Ma Baglamukhi. Now, ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਚਲਾਨ ਕਟਾ ਲਈਏ ਸਵੇਰੇ ਸਵੇਰੇ, and then we'll head on out.
भाई हम तो शुरू होते ही खत्म हो गया यार।
ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਹਰਟ ਈਗੋ ਦਾ ਕਿਤੇ ਤਾਂ ਗੁੱਸਾ ਕੱਢਣਾ ਸੀ. So I did that on the road. I sped up real crazy for a couple of seconds. Not suggesting anybody should do that, but that's how it was, right? Nonetheless, Kangra Devi is about 25 to 30 kilometers from McLeodganj. The way to Kangra is decorated with beautiful snow-clad mountains and streams of clear water. Kangra Devi Mandir is located in the town of Kangra, to no surprise obviously. That's where we headed to now. The road is well built, just lets you glide downhill, leaning into the corners is very satisfying. If you manage to survive the onslaught of the Himachal transport buses. We're heading right to the Kangra Devi Temple. It's a beautiful little market where you can get your prashads and all. We take a left. Kangra Devi is a form of goddess Durga, also known as Shri Bajreshwari or Bajreshwari. Legend says that after goddess Sati sacrificed herself in the honor of Lord Shiva in her father's yagya, Shiva took her body on his shoulder and started the Tandava. In order to stop him from destroying the world, Lord Vishnu divided the body of Sati into 51 parts with his Sudarshana chakra. The left breast of Sati fell at this spot, thus making it a Shakti Peetha. The main gate entrance has a Nagar Khana or a drum house. The temple is also surrounded by a stone wall like a fort. Inside the main area, goddess Bajreshwari is present in the form of a pindi. The temple also has a small temple of Bhairav inside the complex. Legend says that after killing Mahishasura in the battle, Devi had got some injuries. To heal those injuries, goddess had applied butter on her body in Nagar court. On Makar Sankranti, a week-long festivities are held. The pindi of the goddess is covered with butter to mark this day. Seated right in the middle of the mountains again. You've got to walk up a little bit from the main road where you park your bike or your car, but once you reach the place, in fact once you start walking towards this place, there's an energy center waiting for you right up ahead. The moment you enter, the energy hits you right in the face, and here she is right in the middle of the mountains again, taking care of everybody from here. Beautiful center of energy. This is the main Darbar Sahib of the temple. Check this out and be awed at the magnificence. One thing I can tell you, you need to be here to understand the energy this place transmits into you. Now the next destination is Ma Baglamukhi Temple, which is about 40 kilometers from where we're at right now. The road is exactly the same as before, stunning views, clear water streams. So I stopped just a couple of kilometers off of Kangra and take a breather and then move further from there. I just hope you can hear the sound of the water running downstream. That's the range we came from, the Triund range, and we came down to Dharamshala. From there we went over to Ma Kangra Devi, or Ma Bajreshwari as it's also called. So we've just left Ma Kangra Devi Temple, and we're on our way now to Chintpurni. Now since we visited that, I won't stop at Chintpurni again, but on the way I'd be visiting Baglamukhi Temple, which is what got left out the other day since it was too late in the evening and nothing would have been recorded properly had I gone there. Look at the view in the background and look at what we've done. 32, 31 or whatever the amount is, brake horsepower. Look at 1 mule power. Can I go that route? I don't think so. I don't think so. That's the Kangra Fort, by the way. A deep breath of the pollution being emitted by the Himachal transport bus right here is exactly what I needed to wake me up. No, I'm just kidding. So the views and the road was so beautiful that the twisties were adrenaline pumping enough for me to be getting a Red Bull shot out of every corner I took on the beautiful roads that we have here.
चुप कर बे कुत्ते.
We're about 5 kilometers off of Baglamukhi Temple, which is where we're headed next. Look at the view on this one. I just wanted to kind of show you guys how beautiful this looks. And on one side, you've got the snow-clad peaks and everything. On one side, you've got the snow-clad peaks and everything. And on the other, you've got this beautiful sort of like stone edge right on the left side of the road, and then you have that beautiful valley down there. Pardon the shake on the camera. I'm not using a gimbal or anything at the moment, just didn't have the time. I just took out the camera. My stuff is in the car that's been following me. Thanks to that, I've been able to freely ride my way, and you'll see that in the footage. Yeah. Strikingly beautiful, enormous black rocks line the whole roadside, decorating the already beautiful landscape. So I did what I do best, hopped onto one of the rocks over there and fooled around with the camera. Ma Baglamukhi Temple is the most ancient Siddha Peeth. It's located close to Jwalamukhi Devi and Chintapurni Devi Ma Temple. Ma Baglamukhi is one of the 10 Mahavidyas and is believed to be the destroyer of all evils. Yellow color is the most favorite color of the goddess. This is why the temple is painted in yellow color. The devotees wear yellow attire and yellow desserts are offered to the deity. Post Ma Baglamukhi Temple, I was off for Punjab. But fate had it. On the way, I saw a board saying Ancient Sheshnag Temple, and I just had to quickly take a look, right? I didn't have the time to go inside, but I thought I'd at least go on Baro Bar Matha Tek Liye, and that's where I'm headed to now. Because I'm running short on time, but I definitely wanted to at least have a look at it and bow down. I met a man on the way who had been barefoot riding a bicycle to Vaishno Devi and back. Some burning devotion he had. Now it was downhill from here back to Punjab. No, just literally downhill, not metaphorically, because As far as I was concerned, I was 2 shades darker roaming around in the sun, but I was 5 times happier and content. Well, this marks the end of the Mahadevi series. I'll see you in the next one.